This guy looks pissed off. What's up, Transformers fans? It is AH back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Studio Series 86 Skywarp. Really excited for this guy, but before we jump into it, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and all that jazz. But yeah, let's hop into it. So this is the second look at this mold, and fair warning, if you hear some toots or farts coming out of my butthole, that's because I had a massive burrito right before this, and oh boy, am I feeling gassy. I got a lot of it on my face too, but a good portion did make it to my stomach, and some of it may come out my hind end. So yeah, there's your warning if you hear any squeaky floorboards in the background. But yeah, here's Skywarp in his fighter jet mode, and he looks really good. Obviously it's Skywarp. Nice blacks here, some nice purple coloring here with a little thin silver line here. Looks very nice. I wish they did maybe an outline or maybe a lighter purple, because you can hardly tell that there's a Decepticon symbol there and there. I would have loved an outline there, because it definitely gets lost in the black, which is kind of unfortunate. He's got nice purple wings. He's got his big ol' honking boosters in the back. Some nice design in there. So around here, good sculpt work as well. Underneath, he's pretty clean underneath, I guess. He's got his weapons underneath. You can pour it in right here or right here if you choose. I think most people would choose to port them in right here. These guys right here are detachable. You don't need to detach them for transformation or anything. This is how he comes in the box. I don't know why they did that, but I guess packaging purposes, I don't know. But these guys come off. Just make sure you pour it in the right one, because I almost poured it in the wrong one, and it would have been inside out on the wings, so it would have looked weird. He's got a nice orange cockpit here, looking good. This nice nose cone, grays up here for, once again, whatever part of the jet that is. I'm not a mechanical engineer or anything like that. I don't know anything about these. I just know that these are the boosters that kind of help them go, and the wings, and their wings. And he also has landing gear too, if I can flip it out. It comes out like so. Sits really nice, looks really nice. I think so far they've really been killing it with this mold. I'm loving it so far. The jets look really solid, as we saw with Thundercracker a few months ago. And Skywarp here is no different. He's looking awesome. Really nice. That's about all I really have to say about his alt mode. I mean, that's pretty much perfect. I don't know how you can really make this any better, except for the Decepticon symbols, and put a nice little outline, a white outline on it, or lighten up the purple a little bit. But other than that, I mean, it's pretty damn good. It's pretty much perfect. There's not much going up from here. But yeah, that's all I have to say about his jet mode. Fantastic. So let's take a look at him in robot mode. Skywarp transform. So here is Skywarp in robot mode, and he looks phenomenal. This mold is it's killing it. I love this mold so much. It just looks it looks great. It looks phenomenal. I love the colors, especially on this guy. A little bit more than Thundercracker. I'm just more of a purple guy myself or whatever. But you better believe I'm going to be on the the Rainmakers or whatever set that they just announced for this mold. There's like 4 of them, but I want that green Seeker. I don't know his name or whatever, but I want that green one really bad. But let's take a closer look at Skywarp here. Oh, as you can see there, he's got his big gray honking thingies there that are synonymous with the G1 Seekers. Nice gray chest there. Orange cockpit is once again prominent. Nice purple forearms. I will say this mold obviously looks really plain. Not a lot of sculpted work, obviously, because it's supposed to be going off the G1 movie. So I'm absolutely okay with that, even though the forearms do look a bit plain and honestly kind of cheap. But that's just kind of how they looked in the G1 movie. So I'm okay with it. Nice purple blasters on the side, and on his knees he's got some like light blue, almost thundercracky like color going on there. Yeah, kind of like the same color there. But that's one thing I want to point out too as we look closer at these guys. Their head sculpts are actually different a little bit, just a little bit. Skywarp is kind of donning like, yeah, honestly, this looks pissed. He's just frowning and just really pissed off. And Thundercracker is he's got a little bit of a smile, I think, on his face. So yeah, I like how they changed up the faces a little bit. So, you know, they're a little bit different. As you go down the leg, there's more purple here. His fins sit nicely on the side. You can sit them however you want. Really, you can move them back, you can move them forward. Honestly, just complete personal preference. And they got the G1 feet here. But yeah, we all know what Skywarp's head looked like. So yeah, there it is again. The back, it looks kind of like techie or something like that in the back. I kind of wish it was more like flat and like flush, I guess, and not so much of this weird stuff going on, but it's all right. They hide the nose cone pretty well. My only gripe with this is I wish these guys could fit all the way around the nose cone. It would look a little bit cleaner, but they found a way to, you know, hide the nose cone, unlike in what was it, the Earthrise mold. So yeah, I dig that a lot. So now we're gonna go over our articulation with this guy. Oh, I failed the, oops, I transformed the wrong. Oh, chalk it up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm diseased by my father. Poor transformation syndrome is hitting me. It's hit our family. It's corrupted our whole family. It's passed it on to me. It's been passed on. I'm plagued. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, moving on to articulation with this guy. Because, you know, poor transformation system, or I can't even talk. Poor transformation syndrome has got me again. So here we are with his head. He can look up a good bit. Down a tad, yeah, just a little bit. It can go 360 all the way around, and his head isn't as tight as my Thundercracker's head, which is nice. It's still pretty tight. Arms, 90 degrees. Theoretically could go all the way around, but crashes with the wings. Nice elbow bend there, pretty much 90 degrees. He also gets a nice bicep swivel, whole thing swivel here. Obviously the gun, you know, woo, gets in the way of that a bit, as everything's miscombobulated now. And he actually does get wrist too. So you can go 360 all the way around, which is awesome. And they do get waist, surprisingly, unlike the Earthrise mold, which is nice. Skirt kicks up. They can kick up. Poor transformation, poor transformation. So they can kick up, I'd say, just about 90 degrees, maybe a little bit under 90 degrees. Not much. You can't really get much of a knee bend up going there, which is, you know, that's kind of unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Thigh swivel that goes all the way around. They can kick. Now as I hit my camera, they can't really kick back because, once again, the wings, the backpack, get in the way. And then they do get ankle tilt, and you can move the toes up if you really want to. So that is going to wrap up my review of the Transformer Studio Series 86 Skywarp. And overall, very good, very good. Oh, I forgot to point out, obviously this mold has a little bit of gappiness there, but everywhere else, I mean, non-existent gappiness. Just still, it's tough with the Seekers. Earthrise mold also had gappiness there as well. But yeah, actually wrapping up the review now. I can't wait for Starscream. This mold is killer. I love it. And like I said, both modes were they have different things in mind, basically different goals, different adaptations of the figures, different designs. So like I said earlier, how it's kind of playing in the forearms and stuff like that as he falls and dies. A lot of more panel work going on in the Earthrise mold, but they both work, and I love them both for what they're trying to represent. So that's gonna wrap it up. I forgot what I gave Thundercracker for a rating. I don't know. I didn't check the Moonbase 84 archives. So For this transmission, we'll say Thundercracker plus 0.5 because I like the purple. Unless I gave Thundercracker like a 9.5 or something, because yeah, I don't think there's such thing as perfect on this channel, not yet at least. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. Y'all have a good day. You better have a good day. No hoping. You're gonna have a good day. You're gonna have a great day, especially after watching this transmission. Thanks for docking.